What happens when a video game, years in the making, a project once called a studio's most ambitious, simply stops? One moment, it's alive. The next, its future hangs by a thread. You know Avalanche Studios, right? The maestros behind the explosive chaos of Just Cause. The folks who let you grapple hook onto jets and cause absolute mayhem. For years ago, they announced something different, something big, Project Contraband. It was a collaboration with Xbox Game Studios Publishing, meant to be a co-op open-world game, steeped in the gritty, cool vibe of the 1970s. Imagine a globe-trotting heist, but with the freedom and scale Avalanche is known for. From that moment on, however, Contraband largely faded into the shadows. We heard very little. There was a quick glimmer of hope mid-July, when reports from publications like Eurogamer suggested it was, in fact, still alive. But then, the rug pulled out. Just days ago, the news broke like a sudden silence. Stephen Totolo's GameFile newsletter first hinted at it, and then Avalanche themselves confirmed it on their website. Active development on Contraband has officially stopped. Poof, gone for now. Think about that for a second. This wasn't some small indie project. Reports from GameFile indicated the game had been in the works for a whopping 5 years. That's like building a custom supercar from scratch, piece by piece, only to stop assembling it just before the engine goes in. Avalanche themselves, back when they announced it, called Contraband their most ambitious and spectacular game to date. You can almost hear the excitement in that statement. Yet, here we are, facing a stark reality. The official statement from Avalanche says they're evaluating the future of the project. It's the corporate way of saying, we're not sure what's next, but it's not looking great right now. They thank the community for their enthusiasm, which is a nice touch, but it doesn't change the immediate outcome. So what does this tell us? Does it mean the dream is completely dead? Not necessarily. Evaluating the future leaves a tiny sliver of hope, like finding a forgotten $20 bill in an old jacket. But for a project this long-running, this ambitious, to hit the brakes so suddenly, it's a powerful reminder of just how challenging game development truly is, even for big studios with big partners. The gaming world constantly pushes boundaries, but it also reminds us that even the most ambitious visions can face formidable obstacles. Will Contraband ever see the light of day, or will it remain a fascinating footnote in gaming history? Only time, and perhaps a new strategy from Avalanche and Xbox, will tell. We'd love to hear your thoughts. You can find us on social media, or leave a comment on our website. And if you enjoyed this quick dive into the world of tech and gaming, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'll be back next time with more stories from the cutting edge.